Now here's the twist. Schools never teach you how to be an investor or a business owner. Nope. They train you to become a worker, or maybe your own boss. But guess what? Those are the people who get taxed the most. That's how the system works. You go to school, get a job, and before you even blink, the government is taking a huge chunk of your paycheck. Then, after working for decades, you finally retire, and bam! They tax you again when you try to use your retirement money. It's like a trap you can't escape. Rich Dad always said, if you want to be rich, stop thinking like an employee, start thinking like an investor. That's the key difference between the rich and the middle class. The rich don't break the law to avoid taxes. They learn the rules and use them smartly. They start businesses, buy assets, and make their money work non-stop. So here's the big question. Will you keep working for money and get taxed over and over? Or will you start building assets and keep more of what you earn? Type, I play the money game smarter, in the comments if you're ready to build wealth the smart way. Number 7. What did school teach you about money? Nothing. Let's be honest. You spent years learning shapes in geometry, memorizing dates from history, and writing essays on books you barely even liked. But did anyone ever teach you how to read a financial statement? How to invest? How to manage debt or grow wealth? Instead, they told you, study hard, get good grades, and find a stable job. And then, you spend the next 40 years working for someone else, paying taxes, and hoping you can retire in peace. But let me tell you something shocking. Your bank doesn't care about your grades. They don't care if you were top of the class or went to the best school. They care about one thing, your financial statement. Can you handle money? Can you grow it? Can you make it work while you sleep? And schools don't teach you this. Not because they don't want to, but because they don't know how. Most teachers were never taught this stuff either. They followed the same old system. Study, get a degree, get a job. Now they're just passing down that same old advice to the next generation. That's why, in 1996, I created the Cash Flow Board. Game, not just to sell a game, but to teach people what schools never did. Real financial education. Cash flow isn't just fun, though it is. It's brain-changing. Play it 100 times, and your thinking about money will never be the same. You'll stop seeing yourself as a worker and start thinking like an investor. Because here's the truth. You can't rely on the government. Social security is dying. Pensions are disappearing. Prices are going up every day. If you don't take charge of your financial future, no one else will. So I'll ask you again, will you keep trusting a system that was never built to make you rich? Or will you start learning how money really works? Type, I'm taking control of my financial education in the comments if you refuse to stay financially blind. Number 8. Why you must take control of your finances. Let's be real. The school system was never made to help you become rich. It was designed to create workers. People who work for money, not people who make money work for them. Ever wonder why schools don't teach financial education? It's simple. They're not supposed to. Think about it. Why would a system that needs workers suddenly start teaching them how to become free? If people knew how money really works, who would still work for the rich? Who would keep paying all the taxes? The whole system is built to trap you in a loop. Get a job, work hard, pay bills, pay taxes, and do it all over again, forever. Now look at the rich. Their financial statements tell a different story. They don't work for paychecks. They don't live hoping for a raise or waiting for their boss to notice them. They buy assets, businesses, real estate, investments. These make money even while they sleep. And the best part? They don't get taxed like regular workers. The system actually rewards people who know how to use money smartly and punishes those who don't. Meanwhile, most people work their whole lives to pay taxes, clear debts, and save money in a system that keeps them stuck. They think they're being smart by saving money in a bank, but inflation quietly eats that money away. They think they're safe with a job, but they don't realize their boss could replace them with a machine or someone cheaper. They follow the rules until they hit 65 and realize they still have to work just to survive. So ask yourself, who does this system really benefit? Because it's not you. If you don't control your money, someone else will. And believe me, they won't be doing it to help you. Type, "I take control of my money" in the comments if you refuse to be trapped by the system. Number 9. The difference. Between the rich and the poor, the rich don't follow the same rules as everyone else. They're playing a different game, one that most poor and middle-class people don't even know exists. While most people are stuck chasing paychecks, saving a little, and trying to stay out of debt, the rich are doing the opposite. And that's why they keep getting richer. First, the rich don't work for money. Money works for them. This is the biggest mindset change. Most people believe hard work and a paycheck is the only way. But the rich treat money like a tool. They buy things like real estate, businesses, and stocks that keep making money, whether they work or not. Second, the rich use debt to get richer. Poor people fear debt. They think all debt is bad. They cut up credit cards, pay off loans, and stay away from borrowing. But the rich, they use good debt to buy assets. They borrow money to build things that make even more money. Poor people work hard to pay off debt. The rich make debt work for them. Third, the rich use tax laws to win. The government actually gives rich people rewards for building businesses and creating jobs. That's why investors and business owners pay the least in taxes. Employees, they pay the most because they're the easiest to control. The system gives rewards to people who understand it and punishes the rest. Last, the rich don't save. Money, they invest it. Middle-class people are obsessed with saving. They put money in the bank and feel safe. But here's the problem. Inflation is stealing the value of that money every day. By the time they need it, it's worth way less. The rich don't hoard cash. They buy assets, real estate, stocks, gold, silver. They know wealth is built by owning, not saving. So ask yourself, are you playing by the same rules as the rich, or are you still following the path that keeps most people poor? Type, "I play the wealth game smart" in the comments if you're ready to start thinking like the rich. Number 10. Escaping the rat race. The real secret to financial freedom is getting out of the rat race. But here's the scary part. Most people don't even know they're trapped in it. They wake up, go to work, collect their paycheck, pay the bills, and then do it all over again. They work harder, maybe get a small raise, but nothing really changes. Bills never stop. Taxes keep rising. And savings? They grow way too slow. It's like running on a treadmill that never stops. That's the rat race. The first move to break free is to stop chasing just a paycheck. A paycheck alone will never make you rich, because the moment you stop working, the money stops too. Real freedom starts when you own assets, not just earn money. Assets like real estate, businesses, or smart investments, they keep making money even when you're sleeping. That's what separates the rich from everyone else. The next big move? Learn the language of money. If you don't know how financial statements work, how taxes are calculated, or how investments grow, then you're always relying on people who do. Most people are blind when it comes to money because no one ever taught them. That's why they trust banks, work all their lives, and try to save. But they don't realize inflation is secretly stealing their money every single day. Here's the trap, thinking that keeping money in the bank is safe. But the truth, banks pay less than 1% interest. Inflation eats your money at 5%, 6%, or even 10% a year. So while you're saving, your money is shrinking. The rich don't stash their money in banks. They invest in real things, businesses, houses, stocks, gold, silver, things that grow and pay them. But the biggest change has to happen in your mind. Most people are stuck thinking, how can I earn more? Wrong question. The rich ask, how can I build wealth that pays me forever? It's not about working harder. It's about creating money streams that never stop. Whether you work or not, that's how you escape the rat race. So here's the real question. Are you going to keep running on that hamster wheel? working for money that vanishes the second you earn it? Or are you going to start building assets that pay you for life? Type, "I refuse to run the rat race" in the comments if you're ready to take charge of your financial future. The world isn't slowing down to wait for you. It's racing ahead, changing fast. Financial education isn't just for the rich anymore. It's essential if you want to survive and thrive. If you don't understand money, you'll spend your life working for people who do. The system wasn't made to make you rich. It was designed to keep you working, paying high taxes, and saving money that loses value, hoping you'll have enough someday. But hope isn't a plan, and hard work alone won't set you free. The only way out is to take control of your financial education and truly learn how money works. I can't do it for you. No one can. Wealth isn't handed to anyone, it's built. You can either stay stuck, following the same old advice that keeps people poor, or start thinking smarter, acting wiser, and getting yourself on the path to true financial freedom. So, what will you do with this knowledge? Because at the end of the day, the only thing that separates the rich from the rest is action. If this video has helped you and you're feeling inspired, I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to type, "I watched the video till the very end." If I see that in your comment, I'll hit it with a heart. To keep moving forward, do these 3 things. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way, you won't miss out on the life-changing lessons we share each week, for free. In future videos, we'll give you more golden nuggets to grow your mind and your money. All we ask is your subscription, and we thank you for it. Creating valuable content for you is what we love, and your support helps us go even further. If you've enjoyed our work and want to help us do more, consider buying us a coffee. If you loved this video, it's because deep down, you know it's time to level up your money game. And maybe you're wondering, how do I actually build real wealth? That's where I come in. I'll walk you through it. Click on the video linked here to dive into the next steps. Tell us in the comments how this channel has helped you. We love hearing your stories. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the other videos now on your screen.